just a bad idea to like get drunk with like your coworkers and your employees and all that.
Or
shit.
your employers.
Yeah, employers. Like it's just a bad idea because you don't know how you're gonna look.
Right.
And like in my head,
if you don't know how to control, like especially
you have to know how you act normally.
Right.
Like it's like, how am I when I'm drunk? Like it's like, oh, me personally, I know that I get really fucking silly and I'm gonna just start saying some dumb shit.
Welcome back, guys, to another episode of the Unlucky Specialist Podcast. Yours truly, Sam Torres.
And your boy, Jeff De Pena. I don't know, I don't have a nickname today.
You know, AKA New Hat. That's what I'm gonna give him.
AKA New Hat, AKA Chat GBT's #1 fan.
AKA
AI's the future.
I ran out of AKs. But anyways, guys, welcome back to another episode. Back in the lab, back in the studio in an undisclosed location with Young Jay, with Jason the Destroyer, with Matt, the People's Champ,
the People's
Unlucky Specialist, sideline reporter. I don't know, something.
Your Bachelor of the Week.
Your Bachelor of the Week. Can we get an applause? Can I get a Thank you for Matt. Definitely.
Thanks for
Shout
having
out. But yeah, it's a good week. Good start to it. How you doing? How was your week? Your weekend? It's been rainy as fuck again. It's fucking Seattle. I hate this shit, guys. We're gonna get another whole week of rain, and I've been complaining about it for weeks, and I'm still complaining about it.
I'm into it. You know what?
You're into it?
I'm just accepting it as part of
No.
my new reality.
Living in Lower Seattle?
Living in Upper Seattle, outside of Tacoma.
Outside. We live where Twilight was filmed.
Is that where Twilight was filmed?
Yeah. Or I don't know if it's based like out of Portland. Oh, Forks, Washington.
Fuck Forks, Washington, dog.
Yeah. Fuck Forks.
Fuck Forks, bruh.
But
sporks, bruh.
Again, the lyrical.
Getting back to the freestyles. But,
yeah.
Man. I don't know. This week was chill. You know, went out with you for St. Patty's Day.
St. Patty's Day was
Monique
fun.
and Amber. You know, we got a little turn. It was cool. You know,
the Cha Lounge. It's not the same.
It's not the same.
The same.
They really changed the vibe. I mean, it was getting packed. You know, it's still like.
You're not gonna see Devin Booker and who'd you see in it? No, you
saw Pharrell and Mo Wagner.
No, I don't know why. I thought you saw Devin Booker.
No, I saw Pharrell, Mo Wagner,
and Pharrell at Cha. You're not gonna see them anymore.
Probably not. No, probably not. I mean, it's like, you know what? It's like Cha Lounge. It's like a microcosm of LA after the pandemic. It's just not the same.
You're right.
Something was a little off.
Something's a little off. Something some people don't like because apparently now. The Red Lion Tavern across the street is fucking the bee's knees.
It's, you know, I think it had to do with like it is. There's always people there, but I think it had to do with this article St. Patty's Day, and there was an article written by Infatuation LA. So that it said it was one of the best places to grab a drink in LA.
Oh, really?
So like I was like that probably had something to do.
Maybe I saw that one,
but it's also, you know. St. Patty's Day, people like to go to those
beer bars, like get a beer, because I feel like St. Patty's Day is definitely a beer and whiskey kind of night. I mean, the whiskey fucking creeped up on me for sure.
Yeah, man.
The High-Low is where we ended up afterwards.
The High-Low, another great place. Used to be awesome. The Griffin.
Used to be the Griffin. I remember sitting there saying, look, that wasn't there when the Griffin was here. That wasn't there when the Griffin was here.
You know what though? Like, it's. Like, speaking about Cha Lounge, like, dude, that was a place, like, for sure, where, like, it was
catch AIDS.
You could catch AIDS, but you could also catch a case.
You could catch anything.
You could also catch a couple vibes. You could
catch a baby.
You could
catch some hands.
Catch a predator.
For real, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Seriously.
Like, there was a lot of crazy shit. It was like, you could get the hipsters, the gangsters, the fucking blue collar, white collar, fucking
the ones that didn't give a fuck, the potheads, the skaters,
the ones that gave too many fucks.
Exactly.
It's like you got some super rich people, some superstars like Pharrell, some athletes like Mo Wagner. You know,
you got the rich, like the people that coming from the west side. Yeah. You know what I mean?
It was definitely a vibe at a certain point to go to Cha.
Oh, for sure. It was hard to get in. There was a line at the door.
Yeah, and the thing is, there was a line when we walked out. See, that's the thing. Like, it was getting kind of cracked. It felt like there was like something there, like bubbling back up. But the thing is, it wasn't the music wasn't that though. Like,
right.
They weren't cultivating the vibe.
Maybe later the music gets better, but if I remember correctly, in my days going to Cha-Cha, we used to go early because it was less packed, but it was still fucking packed. What do we mean by less packed? There was no line, but there was still a shit ton of people inside.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And now when we went, I fucking could walk across the room before you'd have to like, excuse me, sorry. Excuse me, sorry. And fight people at the bar because the bartender took your order before everybody else's.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely different, but it was dope to go back, you know, not as wild.
The booths are still comfortable as fuck.
People still doing cocaine, bro.
Still doing cocaine.
I went to the bathroom to take a whiz.
Oh, my God.
And these dudes were like, some guy was trying to open the stall, and these dudes were like, hey, just give us a second. Comes out, they're like all sniffling. They're like, yeah, we're just doing some research in there.
We just wanted to talk things out really quick.
Just wanted to like just talk, have a little group meeting. I'm like, sure you were, buddy. Like, sure, you know, I hope you guys had a good little meeting about the weather in there, bro.
They passed la bolsita.
Saca la bolsita. Cha-Cha Lounge, definitely they used to sacar multiple bolsitas.
Oh, for sure. There was a lot of bolsitas.
There's a lot of bolsitas being passed around at Cha-Cha Lounge. So is the
which I never understood the vibe of it, because is it a tiki lounge? Is it a hipster bar? Because it's got like all these like posters on the wall. It's always playing King of the Hill or what's it playing on the thing? It was like it was Beavis and Butthead, and I'm like, what's going on here? What's the vibe?
It's weird.
There's way too much.
It's definitely weird, and doesn't it smell like piss?
And then those booths remind you of a mauve kind of like low dim kind of bar.
Dude,
like,
that place is just weird. It
they
has
just
like
put a bunch of different furniture in there, and they're like, fuck it.
Yeah, but for some reason it made it the weird, cool place that it was. You know, it was cool to go back. I hadn't been back in a while. It was fun, you know. But this time it's like when you go with your like significant other, it's like, you know what? I am getting old.
No, I'm definitely old.
Yeah.
Me and Monique were like, you know what? Let's take a shot before you. You know what I mean? We haven't drank all day. Let's just have a shot. Took a shot of tequila before we left, you know.
Get a nice going.
Yeah, especially it's a 30-minute drive from the valley to fucking Silver Lake, right?
Yeah.
Something like that, yeah. To Silver Lake. We get there, we're chilling at Cha-Cha, we have a couple Modelo's, two shots of Jameson, nothing crazy. And then from some reason, just the night just took away. I had no idea what's going on. I'm like, I can't drink anymore.
You know what? It's
I don't know. I think it's.
I'm a psychoanalyze. It's
please.
It's because you're getting less sleep because you're a father.
I probably was that. It's probably because we hadn't slept. Probably haven't ate. We're starved.
May I ask though, how's the hangover the next day with a baby involved?
You know what though? Because thank the Lord, my mom was taking care of the baby. Shout out to moms. But so we went there super early to pick her up. And me and Monique were like, oh no, we're not hungover. We're great. We're feeling great. So that's why like I texted the guys, hey, where are we going to watch the fight at? You know what I mean? But then like 11 comes around, maybe noon, and we're like, fuck. It hit me
like a pile of bricks.
I was just like, you know what? I didn't feel drunk this morning, but maybe we were. You know what I mean? Just woke up drunk and just like, we're so good. We're fine.
It's definitely the shots to the face, bro.
No, it was the shots at the end. Me and you came back to the pad. We still had like a couple shots of tequila, and then you guys did.
I have an interesting story talking about shots to the face. So like, kind of like, I don't know. Have you guys ever gotten like
shot in the face?
Have you ever just gotten shot in the head? No. Like, have you guys ever gotten like partied with coworkers or gotten drunk at work with coworkers?
Not at work.
But like, okay, so what is your experience with that? Like,
don't do it.
Like, positively don't do it.
Don't go. Have a drink if you want. Like if it's like a corporate event or like if it's like a dinner or a Christmas, have your drink. Have your beer too. Yeah. Don't have drinks.
Yeah,
don't go out for. Yeah, no.
Do you have anything like you could share on wine? Like, because let me tell you. So let me set it up. Okay, so basically, on fucking Thursday, last Thursday, it was my uncle's birthday. And you know, like we have a small business. You know, it's not a lot of employees, but we got a good amount of employees and people that rent out the space that we're at. So you know, it's kind of like a communal environment. You know, it's like we shut the business down. We were like, fuck it, let's fucking eat some barbecue.
Ooh,
like
that's how you celebrate a birthday.
And then, you know, my uncle's wife was like, hey, like,
Got this class azul.
No, I'm gonna bring out the bottles, bro. We're gonna bring them mezcal. I'm like, haha, for sure. Like, but I thought she was joking. I thought she was joking. Comes in with like 4 bottles of 1942.
Oh my God.
There's this big ass bottle of Patron that was left over from a New Year's. And then fucking 2 bottles of like Cazador or some shit.
Oh my God. And it's all tequila. This is all tequila, fellas.
All tequila, all tequila. And then it starts off, at first it's just like my uncle, her, the main office guy, and me, right? So it's like just 4 of us, and like they're like, take it, we're taking a shot. I'm like, fuck it. Like, happy birthday to my uncle, you know, whatever. Right. I'm gonna just take a shot. Bro. One thing leads to another. Other people from within the building and the other workers that work outside and shit, we start giving them shots, bro.
Oh my God!
I'm like, this is.
I mean, once you get a little warm,
I'm like, this is not
spread the love.
But this is the thing, though. In my mind, I'm like, nah, like, it's just something in the back of my head. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna like limit it to like 3 or 4 shots. It's a lot, but it's like I'm just gonna, but that was it though. We're only drinking straight shots. No mixed drinks, no beer, just shots, bro. All around. Yeah. That's it. Nothing else.
No
to drink.
Water, no ice.
There's water, but motherfuckers ain't drinking that. No water in the fucking
squirt.
No squirt, bro. Not a beer in sight, bro. Like nothing, bro. No, nothing.
Just I say squirt for palomas, guys.
Yeah, just tequila, bro. And then, so I'm just chilling. Next thing you know, everybody. And it's like 15 people in the office lit off their fucking mind.
Somebody's hanging off the thing.
No, dude, no, like straight up, like it was like getting like, dude, people were like crying.
No,
it was like people were getting emotional, bro. No. I'm like not drunk at all. Like I took 4 shots. I took 4 shots like very slowly, and then I started drinking water. Like I didn't leave the office. I didn't leave the office till like 7, and I stopped drinking at like 4. Right. Okay. So I was like pounding waters and just seeing everyone deteriorate into sheer drunkenness, bro. And like it was one of those things where it got me to think like. Cause there's some other shit that happened, like people got into arguments when I left, dude. Like I heard shit the next day, like damn, some shit went down, like people were getting out of line. I'm like, look, I'm gonna keep it real, like this is just a bad idea to like get drunk with like your coworkers and your employees and all that shit.
Or your employers.
Yeah, employers. Like it's just a bad idea because you don't know how you're gonna look.
Right.
And like in my head,
if you don't know how to control, like especially
you have to know how you act normally.
Right.
Like it's like how am I when I'm drunk? Like it's like, oh, me personally, I know that I get really fucking silly, and I'm gonna just start saying some dumb shit.
Right.
So it's like I'm like, I want to be in control of that. At fucking
I mean, they all know this because
at work, exactly. Like fucking half the time here I'm buzzed, like more than half, and it's like fucking, it's like, dude, like I just feel like it's like that was like my first experience actually getting drunk at work. Like I've been out with coworkers, but like you said, it's like a drink, or something.
No, but, and I've done the whole going out for drinks. And it just becomes like, oh, you did this or you did that when you get back to the office. Exactly. You know what I mean? Or like, oh, you acted a fool or you threw up or you know what I mean? Like,
and people hold these things over because it's like your work and it's this certain environment. Like it's like there has to be a certain dynamic.
You learn that after a certain while, you just do that shit with the homies.
Exactly.
Like the real homies, your sig uths. Or you just at home by yourself.
Exactly, because you keep like I just feel like it's just not a good idea because like you said, like shit goes down and like maybe you act stupid or you say something
they
dumb,
act stupid,
or they do something out of line,
or you get in an argument for no stupid reason.
Yeah,
sometimes like
there's tension at work. That's just work shit,
and it boils over into like when you're drinking or like
That's what. No, you're right though, because it's like you have like shit that's going on at work that it's like just regular tension at work. That's like just basic, and you'll get over.
And you feel like when you're drinking, you could like just vent about it or talk about it.
But
and
it's not like that. It's not like that
because
they're not your homies.
Yeah, exactly.
Even, like it's like you don't want them to like, even if you're kind of in a manager position or like in another position, like you don't even want them to look at that you're the silly one, or that you're their homie. It's like we're cool at work, but like that's just the relationship that it is.
Exactly.
Like, it's like if you make a friend from work, that's like a blessing, but most of the time it really
and that's the thing, like you make that and there's a difference. You make a friend at work and you guys go out for drinks
besides off work.
Yeah, exactly. That's some different thing. You know what I mean? You're friends. You're off of work. You're not at work. You're not going with other
it's not like people. A work event. Exactly. It's not at work. Exactly. Like it just was messy, and like I felt bad because like, I felt like my uncle was being generous and like inviting everyone to his little thing that like it was his shit, and like
he just wanted everybody to have a good time.
He deserved to like get shitty. Like it's not his fault, but it's like people take advantage of that shit. Right. And it's like I felt kind of, I was disappointed in a lot of the other workers. I was like, you guys need to know, bro. Like you can't.
Was this a Friday or was
it was a Thursday?
Oh no, you can't get that fucked up on a Thursday.
Yeah, exactly.
You gotta know your limit on a Thursday.
It was just bad, bro.
So you gotta come back to work and face everybody else on Friday.
Exactly, dude. And it was awkward the next day. And like the thing is, I didn't know because I went home and they stayed there later, like. And like when I came back, it was like, ooh, it was like
you could cut the tension with a knife in there.
It was bad, bro. Like, and I was like, dude, like, I don't think we should do this again.
Ultimate,
or if we do, like, just keep it to like the inner circle.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Especially if you start involving other employees and people that you don't know how they drink.
Yeah, because people start acting a fool, man.
Rule of thumb at the end of the day, guys, don't drink with your coworkers. If they're not your friends.
Just really don't. I think it's a bad idea.
Yeah, just keep it with the homies. You know what I mean? And if you work with one of your homies, then you guys do it. Don't go with anybody else. It's just, yeah, whatever. You know what? You made me think about something that I was on the way here. I was listening to K-Rock because, you know me, I listen to a lot of the radio. I don't know why. I have Bluetooth, and I could play my own music. But sometimes I don't.
You should do that, bro.
You should play my own music.
You should. You're still clinging on to the radio.
I'm still clinging on to those old days. You know what I mean? But a song came on, and it made me think about a question to you guys. What's a song that plays? You know, somebody's playing in the car, or you hear it in the store, and you're like, damn, I got really fucking high to this song one day. You know, so what I'm saying is because I listened to, and I listened to No Women No Cry on K-Rock. They played it. And I was like, damn, this reminds me of those Chiefer days. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I don't chief as much as I used to before.
Yeah.
You know,
like impossible.
Yeah, it's a little hard. It's definitely difficult. Definitely, but you know what I mean? Like, yeah,
I do miss those days of just being like completely stoned all day
for real,
not a care in the world, but I don't at the same time.
Exactly. It's like
if I had to go back, I wouldn't, but if I had the chance to go back for a day,
why not?
Just to see how it was, I'd be like, yeah, but then I'd be refilled with all that anxiety.
For real.
Not
knowing what I'm doing.
Not knowing what I'm doing.
Waiting on the connect to hit you back.
Bruh.
You know what I mean? When you have to wait on the connect.
You know, the thing is, like, now when you say that, like, it just takes me back to those days where I'd be at Kenneth Hahn Park with, like, the homie Dom, and we'd lay out, like, this fucking, like, whole ass blanket. We'd have his fucking Bluetooth, like, thing, like, listening to music. No, it was his laptop, bro.
It was his laptop with the speakers, you know?
Yeah, and then it was, like, we'd just be fucking chiefing, bro.
Passing
like, and it'd be, like,
L.
It's, like, early Drake. Like, this is, like, Room for Improvement.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. I mean, fucking, So Far Gone, but even before that, Drake, like, it's like, that's the type of shit that it reminds me of, like, just being high, like fucking Lil Wayne mixtapes, like, cause I'm single, I'm single. Oh, okay. That song, like, that reminds me of that shit. Like,
my first chiefer, the first song I ever chiefed to was, and I'll every time I listen to it, it'll just remind me of the days, Back in the Day. Back in the day when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore.
That song is sad.
It is a sad song, but it was just like playing when the first time I chiefed, and every time I hear it, I'm like, can I smell weed in here? you know, like,
is there some weed?
You know, it's some weed in the air. Or honestly, when, like, I mean, I chiefed a lot in high school, but then when you get to like college, we went to college up north where there's just way better weed, you know, and like during that summer, the Man on the Moon album came out.
Oh, you're right. I'm like, not giving Cudi his flowers.
Cudi just was a soundtrack to just us smoking weed. Like, I feel like
it's so true. That's
Jason being a witness here. We would just drive around St. Helena, fucking Angwin, playing Man on the Moon, the whole album.
Oh yeah,
just chiefing
it back.
Yeah. Also, we played a lot of Enya.
Enya,
bro. Have you ever listened to Enya while you're high?
Oh no, that's how. Sing it. Give me some karaoke vibes.
I can't even think of an Enya song right now. No. It was a lot more mystical than that. No. No, seriously, dude. We were.
It's like the sounds of like whales mating in the fucking ocean.
That is exactly what Enya sounds like,
dude. Enya, like,
no.
Bruh, why were you guys smoking to Enya? But let me go
it's
back.
Because we were in the fucking wilderness and we're like, yo, look at these colors. Look at all this. No, if you've never chiefed to fucking Enya, you've never lived.
I don't think I've lived, bro. I need to try that shit, bro.
You're trying that shit.
I need to fucking try chiefing some Enya, bro. I feel like I'd get paranoid and want to like curl up in my bed.
I feel like the opposite would happen. It relaxed you even more. Those mellow tones just feel like, you know what I mean?
It's like the sirens, like you think of mermaids, like off the coast. You think of seal? Have you ever chiefed to seal, bro?
Have you ever chiefed to Sting?
That's
to the police. Sorry, I'm just naming people now.
Just like, have you ever chiefed to fucking Bobby Caldwell? R.I.P. to Bobby Caldwell, yes. Dude. He passed.
R.I.P. to Bobby Caldwell.
Bobby Caldwell.
I'm glad that this tangent led us there.
Bobby Caldwell's a fucking G.
Fuck yeah.
Do for love. My flames,
oh my god!
Just talk about a guy that you didn't know was white too.
For sure,
it's like cliche now.
Honestly, every time I listen to Bobby, this guy's not white.
But he is.
He was white. Look at that guy. He was so white. He wore a fedora.
No, he's definitely the soulful white man, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
And dude, he was sick. Dude. Yeah, like literally, like that shit was. He has some of the smoothest bangers, bro.
For sure.
My flame is hard, bro.
Love it.
It's the fucking sky's the limit. Sample, and then Do for Love is obviously Do for Love for Tupac.
Yeah. And then what's the sample for The Light for Common?
Oh, is that Bobby Caldwell?
That's too? Bobby Caldwell. I don't know what exact song, but
no, Bobby Caldwell.
The light sample for Common is a Bobby Caldwell song.
I've definitely gotten high to Bobby Caldwell.
Oh, for sure. Bob Marley for sure.
You know what I've like noticed though, like smoking weed when you have a lot of shit to do is just like you're just asking to get paranoid and anxious.
Depends on what weed though.
Like you gotta smoke when like to me I've noticed I like to smoke like when I'm like done. I know I'm just done.
Yeah.
Like about to relax. Sure. I have nothing on my plate. Like,
when I don't have to deal with people.
Yeah.
Lately,
exactly.
Like, especially because I don't often. You'll get paranoid. And
no,
but if I have to talk to somebody, oh my god,
I can.
I'm sweating. Look at my hands are sweating already.
No, but see, like I can be high, like if I'm just chilling with the homies or like, But like if I'm like, let's say like I'm driving to work and I take a little drag from my pen, I immediately
driving to work.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No,
I immediately. I immediately get paranoid, bro. I don't do it anymore because like it just got me so. I would get so paranoid. Yeah. Like it's like. I'm like, oh fuck, I gotta go.
I have to deal with people at work, guys.
It's like, oh, I gotta go fucking write this email. I gotta make these calls. I gotta fucking look up this shit. Like, oh my god, I forgot to call somebody back.
And then let's say the time that you do,
I'm worried about the temperature now.
Oh, you're worried about the temperature? No, you're worried about the people. Oh, they know. They're looking at me a little weird. You know
honestly,
what I mean?
Like, I don't even worry about that. It's just the thing is I start worrying about like now I'm like, why am I cold all of a sudden? Oh, it's a little hot in here. Like fuck. Like, it's like damn. Like am I breathing right? Like damn, I didn't even sleep well.
I sounded so dumb in that fucking call.
Yeah, it's like damn, I didn't even sleep well last night. I need to fucking sleep better. Like you start thinking about
the
all
move
this
is.
Shit.
After
work, 100%.
Especially in LA, you're sitting in traffic for so long.
I don't get even if
by the time you get home, you're not gonna be high.
Yeah, it just makes the ride more entertaining when you're off.
Yeah, you're just like
it's honestly it's like I can't smoke if I'm gonna be busy, bro.
No,
I just can't with important shit. Like I just cannot. Like which sucks because I wish I was like that means
functioning.
Like, I'm not a functioning smoker anymore.
Yeah, no, because I was
too
in my early 20s. It sounds so fucking hilarious. I'm only 31, but in my early 20s, I was definitely a functioning smoker. I used to do a bunch of shit high.
The thing is I
wouldn't do shit if I wasn't high.
The thing is, I feel like now, like we take our responsibilities a little more serious,
right?
And like you're just like fuck, like I don't want to like fuck up just because I'm high,
yeah,
or like I don't want to like get like lazy just because I'm high,
sure.
like, and you start getting that gets you paranoid
for sure.
You start
thinking, I feel like you're already paranoid, and then you add that on top of it. It's another worry on top of it.
Yeah, because it's easier to like when you're not doing shit and like and you're already unwinding. If you get a little paranoid, you're like, oh, I'm tripping. Let me just.
I'm done.
Like let me just.
I'm done with the day. Yeah, exactly.
Like I'm not worried about that. Like it is what it is. But damn, that sucks, man. Like And that's why some like people really can't enjoy blazing. Like most of the people, when you ask them like, "Do you smoke?" They're like, the first thing is like, "Nah, I get too paranoid."
Yeah, a lot of people.
That's literally the main thing.
The biggest thing that people do.
Biggest thing. Like,
but I'll choose to say it's because a lot of people smoke. You think of smoke with the higher THC content. You're gonna get higher. That's the more paranoid.
No, let's bring back mid, bro.
So like, yeah, no. My cousin was like, no, bro. Like, what you gotta do is you gotta smoke that mid to low. You know what I mean? Like, like, yeah, you're going for those indicas. Nah, smoke those sativas, hybrids that are like low percentage.
I'm not opposite. I like indicas.
No, because indicas are now testing way higher. They're like
they have 35%. To have like mid indicas, though.
They don't have mid indicas.
It doesn't exist.
A mid indica is 33%, and that's a lot.
Oh hell no.
You know what I mean? Sativas, you'll get a 25er. You know what I mean? And they'll keep you at a good like.
No, like honestly, like I miss like, and the weed is too advanced now. Yeah. No, the weed is like way too advanced. Like we need that mid. We need that homegrown that like just crumbles.
The spider webs on the fucking nugs.
Dude, I remember the homie. Shout out to the homie. I don't know if he wants me to name him, so I'm not.
Nah, don't name him.
Shout out to the homie. He gave me like a big ass ounce for like $200. Like
damn.
It was like overflowing ounce. It's basically
year. Let's give us the year so that we can know the value of weed here. Around 2000.
No, this is like last year.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So that's very cheap.
Yeah, very cheap.
No, that's a very cheap ounce.
It was basically his like shit that like he just couldn't get sell, so it was getting old. So he's like, "Hey, bro, just here 200 for this whole." Ounce,
so it wasn't the best.
Yeah, it wasn't. So this is the point that I'm making, bro. I stretched that shit for like 7 months, bro. Like I was just smoking out that ounce, bro, because I don't smoke that much anymore. Right. So like I just be packing bowls here and there. I'll be good off a bowl, you know, or like every once in a while I roll a J or like roll a blunt, but it'd be just like one, and it's like I'm good. I'm not like smoking all day, bro. It was enjoyable. Like just smoking mid, bro. Yeah.
Mids is the way to go.
Yeah, bro. Like fuck all that.
Sneakers it might not be, but in definitely in weed, just mids.
Yeah, just like I'm not getting into like all this terp level shit. No. Like all these different like
terpenes.
Yeah, bro. Or like you fucking. When's the last time you smoked like a fucking dab?
Dude, first and last time.
I thought I died. Dab once.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Good for you, because that shit would get me stoned off.
No, it's because I thought I was gonna die.
Oh really?
No, maybe it was more than once, but that first time is the one and only time that I was just like, I'm gonna die. I'm definitely gonna die.
You're
today.
Like, this is death. This is the beginning.
I'm gonna die tonight because like
I'm gonna die tonight.
I drove to fucking Palmdale to kick it with the homie that I was going to school with.
I thought you drove up to Palmdale just off pure paranoia. Like
no,
I just can't stop driving. There was meth in that weed, bro.
No, I went all the way to fucking Palmdale, Lancaster to kick it with the homie from school. At the time, I didn't have my car. I was driving my parents' Sienna. Toyota Sienna.
You were driving the fucking van?
Yeah, fucking van.
I'd be more paranoid. Like, who the fuck is in the backseat?
Bro, I get there. He's really cool with the homies, with a lot of like, the growers and stuff. And he's like, hey, you down here at the dab, though? I'm like, fuck it, I know, bitch. Yeah,
damn it, take out this fucking tool. You're like, we're really about to hit some meth right now.
Hit the dab. I've done this before. No, I haven't. And then like he lights it or whatever,
torches it,
and I fucking do it. He's like, "Whoa, bro, that was too big," and I was like, "Whatever." I didn't stop coughing until like halfway home. Yeah. I'm still coughing. You know what I mean?
That's the thing. I heard now like it's not that like not anymore. Like they do like ice the ice dab kind of, so it's like a cold dab, and they like let it kind of just sit before you hit it.
Oh, okay.
But back in the day, like you would just hit it fresh off the torch.
Straight up.
I remember we'd like go to the fucking like brewery like in college, and then the homie'd be like, "Hey, you want to go hit some dabs in the car real quick?
Damn.
And then we'll come back, bro." Dude. When I
just carried his rig around like that?
Carried his rig around, bro, with fucking big ass wax dabs, bro. Like I'm telling you, that shit was like a rock, bro. Like, dude, it was like, and then you hit it, bro. Like, be on stone, bro.
Yeah.
Like you're just like walking on the moon, like no exaggeration. Bro.
I don't know how I got home. Yeah. I felt like I almost got in an accident, but I probably was driving like 25 miles an hour on the freeway. Like I left because I was kicking it there. I was like, all right, bro, I'm gonna bounce. He's like, nah, bro, just chill. I was like, no, I gotta be somewhere. I had nowhere to go.
Yeah, you're just like, I need to get the fuck out of here.
I gotta go home and take a nap because I'm fucking dying right now. I'm like, driving on the freeway in a van, looking back like, is somebody back there?
What was on your radio playing at that moment?
Bro, can't even remember.
Enya, bro.
No. Enya was playing. Enya probably got me way too paranoid at the time. I probably thought I was listening to something. There was nothing on the radio. You know what I mean? That's how I was like, shit. Oh, shit. You know what I mean? I called Monique at the time. Oh, my God, babe, I'm too high. I'm not going to make it to whatever we were going to do today. She's like, what?
Dude, yeah, no, smoking dabs definitely I haven't done in a while, and I don't think I'd ever do it again.
I don't think so either.
It's like it gets you way too fucking high, bro.
No
but like, or like eating those edibles, like a whole bar, and then you wake up the next day still high.
No, okay.
That's terrible.
Look,
because you think you're gonna wake up good, right? That's normally how that works. Like you wake up, you're like, oh, I'm good. Nah, bro, I ate a whole chocolate bar once just to like prove it to myself.
No,
hell nah.
Look,
I was high as shit. Like
me and Young Jay's tolerance used to be really fucking high. I'm telling you, in your young 20s, really high. So that when we would get edibles, we would eat the whole thing to actually feel something.
No, it's psychedelic, bro.
If we only broke like a piece, we'd be like, man, you want to hit a blunt? You know what I mean? Like, because we would wait the hour. You know what I mean? Like,
I remember you said the edibles didn't even work on you.
Yeah, they didn't. No, but wait, I had certain ones. So I go and pick up once at my old favorite shop, that R.I.P. to Silmar Roots. No, Famous Roots. Out there in Silmar, and I go and they had a 420 special, and I was working at Santa Clarita at the time. I was like, fuck it, on my lunch I could easily go drive to fucking Silmar, get my goodie bag. Shit. You know what I mean? Because I knew a lot of people there, so they were getting a lot more shit, and I could drive back to work. I got a fucking edible. And I was like, fuck it, I'm eat the whole thing.
Ooh.
Before work?
Lunch.
Going back to work.
At lunch, going back to work.
Hell nah, bro.
At lunch, going back. No, because according to me at the time, edibles don't do shit to me. Edibles don't do shit to me. Yo, I was just sitting there like, and at the time, I worked and my boss was at arm's length. Our office was in the same office. Like literally, my desk is here. Her desk was right there.
Yeah.
And so like, and usually she would travel because our job was just to go to different places. That day she decided to be in the office all fucking day. And I'm like,
shit.
sweating a lot. She's like, you okay? I'm like, I think I ate something at lunch.
Oh, you ate something for sure.
You know, I don't know if I'm feeling well, you know, like, and I was like, you know, she's like, yeah, I think you should go home. You don't look so good. I was like, I think so either. I was pale as fuck because I was scared that I was going to get caught with like my eyes all like, you know, and thank God I made it home.
So too.
I think I should go home too.
Bruh, that's crazy. Yeah, don't smoke weed and work. That's the moral of the story.
Moral of the story, don't smoke and drive. Don't smoke weed and go to work.
Just, like before we kind of like switch over, but like this is like, how would they even like test you and get you like for a DUI or driving under the like driving while intoxicated, like for weed, bro?
They can't get you on that. They can get you on weed paraphernalia.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like whatever's in the car.
Because they're saying like basically like smoking and driving is technically a form of a DUI. I think it's a DWI. Yeah.
What's the difference between driving under the influence with driving
while intoxicated?
While intoxicated.
Yeah, I don't fucking know.
I feel like it's the same thing. Yeah. I don't know. I was just looking around.
ChatGPT. No,
tell us, what is the difference between DUI and DWI?
Like, I'm gonna keep it. Damn, look at those rigs though.
For real. You know what? I'm lying. I did hit a dab again. Me and Jesus tried a couple times.
Dude, dabs are fucking satanic, bro.
Yeah, the worst thing.
They have like evil like energy, bro. Driving while impaired. License driver. These terms mean essentially the same thing.
California generally uses DUI to generate under the influence of alcohol. Other states uses different terms.
It's basically the same shit.
Yeah, it's the same thing. You know, I knew a homie that got a DWI. For sure, I knew a homie that definitely got a DWI. But you know, yeah, I feel like most of the time they look, because when you're driving high, you for sure got evidence of smoking weed in your car. Like,
you throw those roaches away.
Either you got a roach, you got a lighter, or your car's fucking reeks.
Did you ever like do the degenerate behavior of smoking a roach blunt?
Like picking up one?
No, not picking up one.
Like you said, degenerate behavior. Jeff.
Yeah, no, degenerate behavior of like collecting roaches for a year, then
just putting it together and just
making it into a blunt.
Oh no!
I did that once with the homie, bro. That shit was awful, bro. I think there was like different substances.
No, do you remember? Fuck, we're getting into some
look. There we
gnarly
go.
Fucking
roach
shit.
blunt gets you high. That shit looks like
that looks like
rat doo-doo, bro.
Yeah. No, if we're getting some gross shit, remember? Like,
see, because the weed looks all brown.
Yes.
That dude's rolling up the roaches for real, bro. No, that's definitely like broke boy behavior.
No, broke boy behavior. No, broke boy behavior was getting the fucking hash out of the bowl.
Oh my god!
Like scraping it down.
Yeah,
that
was foul shit.
Oh my god!
No, I definitely did that because I remember in college, like
definitely.
I got kicked out of my first like apartment because we were smoking weed in there.
Oh, okay.
And then like they kicked us out of our jobs too because we worked on campus and shit.
Oh, for real?
And then like we were broke, and it would like luckily it was the last month of the year though, so we were about to like be able to start working again.
Right.
But it's like because we still worked on I was working on campus. That was the job that I had. So then, but I could work again in the summer, and then like bro, I was broke. I was literally like scraping pennies, bro, like just like pinching it, bro, like just like to like make it work for a month, bro. And then within that time, like that's when you were smoking the most. I was smoking a shit ton like leading up to that time. So then it's like now I can't smoke, bro. That's when the roaches came in.
Yeah,
that's when that scraping came in.
For sure,
bro.
like when
fiend like broke boy behavior.
100%.
Not my proudest moment, but definitely a memory.
Nobody's.
Nobody. That shit was terrible, bro.
Disgusting.
No, terrible, bro.
My lungs are hating it now.
Yeah, bro. And this is the thing, like, especially when you're like doing it with like two other your friends, you don't feel as terrible.
Nah, you feel like you're like
no,
the homies are doing it.
This is the tribe.
Yeah,
this is the tribe.
The boys are doing it. Why not? Why can't I?
Nah, but that shit was broke boy behavior for sure. Don't ever find yourself in that position.
All right, fellas. Let's take a quick break and we'll be right back after this. I'll take Lakers. Bulls, Lakers. I'll take the Lakers. Lakers, Timberwolves. I'll take the Lakers. Rockets, Lakers, I'll take the Lakers. That's redemption. Damn. Lakers, Jazz, I'll take the Lakers. Lakers, Clippers is a tough one.
Dude, they're all winnable games.
They're winnable. They're winnable. All right, welcome back, guys. Got a little hot. I had to take off the jacket. Back from the break. Let's talk a little bit, like straight off the bat, WBC. We just saw the results to the end of one of the semifinals. I feel like I didn't watch it, but just following the details looked like an amazing game.
Japan, Mexico down to the wire.
Japan, Mexico down to the wire. They're going pound for pound, hit for hit, run for run. It ended up Japan 6, Mexico 5. Japan moving on to the final against the U.S.
Walk off. Shohei Ohtani got the game-winning run. He ran it in.
Just crazy, man. Like Mexico had the game. 8 innings, 3-0 through 8 innings.
Yep.
3-0. That's a good lead through 8 innings. You know what I mean? Like, especially in these high, like, tension games. You know what I mean? Like,
hey, but Japan.
Oh, Japan was a favorite though.
Juggernaut, man. They got that young pitcher, that 21-year-old pitcher,
Suzuku, something like that.
I don't know what his name is, but he's like a phenom, 21 years old. Yep. He's throwing gas, bro.
Yep.
Like fastball above 102, yep. Slider going 92. Yep. Like this guy's throwing straight gas with fucking movement, bro. Like he's the next star from Japan
for sure.
And Mexico tagged him up for 3 runs.
Yes.
Like,
and they had to take him out. Put in Yamamoto. That guy was really that guy's really good. He might be coming over to the States too. But that's exciting. I love this. I love that people are getting excited. I had this guy at work come up to me. He's like, "Yo, did you know they have a fucking World Cup for baseball?"
Oh, not only do I know, I've been watching it, bro.
I've been watching it for years now.
No, honestly, I love how we talked a little about this last week, but the players are all in.
Oh, I love it.
Like the players are super passionate about it.
And I feel like the U.S. players are now more in. You know what I mean? Because I feel like years past, they didn't take it seriously.
Well, not in the early years.
I felt like if it was like the Olympics to the NBA at one point.
Yeah, in 2017, they did start taking it seriously,
right.
And they won it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because they had a lot of their main guys on that team too.
But it takes like those players to like commit. Like this new wave of players, you haven't seen anything, and now.
That game, did you happen to catch the Venezuela USA game? Dude, that was a classic.
Yeah.
That was a fucking classic, man.
Good.
I think honestly, that's a game that could have been a final
for sure,
right? Like Venezuela has a stacked team. Altuve,
that should have been the semifinal.
Yeah, Altuve,
because
Ronald Acuna, fucking Salvador Perez,
amazing.
They have
the wire.
They have the batting champ. I think his name is Luis Arenas or Luis Arenas, something like that. He's the AL batting champ, bro, from the Twins. Like they have studs on that team, real all-stars on that team, and they had the lead for most of the game.
Yep.
But then fucking Trey motherfucking Turner,
Trey
with that
Turner
3-run, grand slam,
yes.
Dinger, bro, 7-5 win, bro. Like that should have been a semifinal because, like you said, the Cuba game, USA just routed them 13-2.
Disgusting.
Yeah,
it was 13-2. It was just. Not even a competition.
And Trey Turner had 2 more dingers, bro. Trey Turner's balling, bro. He's like, you guys think I didn't earn this fucking fat contract, dude?
You know what? It had to be that Trey didn't want to stay here.
Yeah, and
I feel like because the Dodgers would have offered him everything.
I think the Dodgers were really like kind of going back. I know we're like kind of jumping around, but I think
but we're talking about Trey.
Yeah, I think the Dodgers were fucking. I think they're really trying to go after Shohei. And I think they were like buying in on Gavin Lux taking that spot.
That's probably what it is. And they're like, you know what, Gavin Lux is good enough to get us through
and to get us through this year while we wait for Shohei to put more money for Shohei. And then fucking Gavin Lux, he's good, but he's out for the year now with that crazy injury. But so it didn't really work out. But Trey Turner, baller, bro. I mean, that lineup is just nasty, bro.
The U.S. lineup?
Yeah, you got Mookie leading, Mike Trout, bro, Paul Goldschmidt, bro, Nolan Arenado, bro, fucking Trey Turner, like we said, fucking
what's the other guy?
Anderson,
Tim Anderson
from the White Sox.
No, the other guy from the Phillies.
Schwarber, JT Realmuto, who starts over Will Smith, who's like another. Will Smith is the backup catcher.
Yes.
JT Realmuto is the starting catcher. Like the team is fucking stacked, bro. Yeah.
Like they're stacked offensively. Their pitchers.
Their pitchers are they're good enough, but they don't have their best pitchers for sure.
I feel like
they have Lance Lynn. They got Tim Adam Wainwright. They got guys.
Ottavino. He's old.
They got guys. They got a lot of the older pitchers, but they got guys. Guys good
enough. Wainwright's a coach now. I think.
No, Wainwright's playing. He started the Cuba game or the Venezuela game.
Fucking the Senior Bowl.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? No, with that being said, I feel like Japan's gonna take it.
You think Japan's gonna take it?
I feel Japan's got a squad, man. I feel Japan with Shohei. What if Shohei starts?
Oh, he
tomorrow?
Is gonna start. I guarantee it.
Done. Shohei playing, starting. It's good. It's crazy.
Nah, I got the USA, bro. USA is rolling. Their offense is clicking.
Yeah, it's gotten better.
I think they're just gonna dominate on offense, bro. I just think they have too much. Like from 1 through 9, bro, it's just devastating.
Yeah.
You got no time off for your pitcher, bro.
Yeah.
Like, come on, Tim Anderson's hitting 7. Fucking Trey Turner's hitting a 9-hole, bro. Like,
no.
Yeah, he is, bro. It's him, then Mookie at 1, then Mike Trout at 2, bro.
That's
nasty, bro.
Who's at 3 then?
Fucking Paul Goldschmidt.
Oh my god!
And then you got
Nolan Arenado.
Then you got Schwarber at 6. Nolan Arenado hitting clean. I think Arenado's 3rd. Goldschmidt is 4, and then Schwarber's hitting 5th, bro. Just JT Realmuto 6. Then you got Tim Anderson, bro. Then you got Tucker, Kyle Tucker, I think. No, it's the guy from the Mets.
Alonso.
No, Pete Alonso.
Oh my god,
the team is stacked, bro.
God,
team is like.
All right, we got the pitchers right there. We got Jason Adam, Daniel Bard, who
Kyle
fucking sucks.
Kyle Freeland's good. But yeah,
Lance Lynn, Nick Martinez, Adam Ottavino, Ryan Presley.
Pretty good.
Wasn't Kershaw on this?
He was supposed to.
He didn't show up.
But look at these Look at the catchers, bro. First of all, I don't know who Kyle Higashika is, but he's on the Yankees supposedly. But JT Realmuto, Will Smith. Then you got Pete Alonso, Tim Anderson, Nolan Arenado, Paul Goldschmidt. I was talking about Jeff McNeil, Trey Turner, Bobby Witt Jr., bro.
Fuck.
Come on, bro. Mookie Betts, Cedric Mullins, Kyle Schwarber, Mike Trout, Kyle Tucker. That's what
you're talking about too. Yeah, that's a squad. That's a squad right there for sure.
Stupid stack. Dude, Cedric Mullins was top like 2 in batting average in the AL, bro. Like
crazy.
The U.S. is like killing it. They're just good. Their pitching's mediocre, but their offense is way too strong. I think they're gonna beat Japan.
I think that's the thing. The key to tomorrow's game is
Shohei Ohtani. If he starts,
and he starts, if he gives you a good five
with just either 1 run or 2 runs or none, then Japan has a chance.
Because if Shohei is on his game and shuts down that which is a crazy offense,
a hard task.
Through 5 innings, Japan's got it. Because those Japanese players can rack up runs. They'll put in a player on first, second, third. They'll load up the bases, and then that's the way they'll get runs. Like sometimes it won't be for power, but they'll get those runs.
Venezuela, their pitcher, I forgot who was pitching. He was keeping the lineup in check until he didn't.
Yeah.
And then the floodgates open. That's the thing with the USA squad. Like
you can't sleep on them.
And the thing is, like I think Venezuela was up 5-2.
Yeah.
And then they lost 7-5. Like it just turned that quick. Like because the US has those type of
and bats. That's what this tournament makes it so interesting and so fun for casual viewers to watch, because it's not only you're rooting for a country, you're like your country, your country of your parents or whatever, right? But also it makes that intensity of what the World Series is, but in March. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like we're getting all this intensity of high leverage games. In March.
It's a good lead up into the season, and I think it's a good warmer for these players. I think every single player who's playing in this WBC is gonna have a good season.
Well, it's a fact that they usually don't because they're so tired of this.
I think these guys are gonna come in warmed up, ready to go, because they're not really asking them for like this crazy effort. They could come in and out of the lineup, bro.
Right?
Like, especially with the USA, like they just got guys.
They just plug in and plug out people, guys.
I like it. I like it. I can't wait until the next one, bro. But this is good. Japan USA is gonna be a good game, bro. That's gonna be
tomorrow. I believe 5 p.m.
Is it tomorrow?
Yeah,
for sure.
Tomorrow. Yeah, 21, 21st.
All right.
Yeah, it's gonna be tomorrow, 4 p.m. Sorry, thank you.
All early.
Yeah. I mean, they've been early. It's in Miami. That's why.
It's in Miami.
Let's move on to the Lakers a little bit. We didn't watch. We were together on Friday. We didn't watch the game on Friday. We're
turning up, but I was keeping up. I was watching it on my phone. Man, that was a bad one. That was a bad one. That's a game. No Luka. That's a game.
No, I feel like it's a couple games that have led up to that. Matt was talking about the Rockets game
before that. That was worse. That was worse.
Look, the score doesn't give it justice. 114 and 110. You're like, okay.
No, they were down like 20.
Exactly.
Bro, to the Rockets. And granted, the Rockets have won 5 in a row,
and they just beat
the Celtics. Yeah. They're clicking at the right time. They're a young team, and
But the Lakers had just beaten the Pelicans by 18
that
points.
Game against the Pelicans, they
were up by 40.
They were up by like damn near 40, bro.
You know what I mean? And so like this is where the whole drama lately, I don't know if you guys heard about, of Anthony Davis, the medical staff, like because before he was like, no, he can't be in back-to-backs, but then they came out that Darvin Ham said screw it, he's gonna play in back-to-backs, so we can't lose these games. But then now it's back. They
say he's gonna play in the last back-to-back of the season.
Yeah.
So but they're saying that he has no pain. It's just the medical staff hasn't cleared him to play back-to-backs.
Right.
But this is the thing. I think right now the organization just ruled over the medical staff because they're like, we need these games now. Because this is the thing. They needed that game against the Rockets.
Yeah.
And if they would have won that game, that loss against the Mavs wouldn't have hurt.
It
wouldn't have hurt as much because it would have been like, okay, like we just had a little road trip. Like, fuck it, we'll take 1 L. It's fine.
Right.
But 2 L's in a row with a team that, like, if they would have won.
At home.
I'm going to tell you right now, if they would have won that Rockets game and the Mavs game, they'd be in the 6th seed right now.
6th or 5th because of what happened yesterday.
Yeah, exactly. Yesterday, all the teams that we needed to lose lost.
And the Lakers won.
Yeah, exactly.
We're in the 10th seed right now, 35 and 37, tied for 9th.
Basically 2 games out of the 6th seed.
Yeah, 2 games out of the 6th seed.
4 games out of the 5th. I don't think we could get the 5th seed. But
no, but I feel like
we can still get that 6th.
That there's such an easy not easy, but a quick ladder to 6.
Yeah.
That if everything is all right, and what sucks is that all these stories are coming out. LeBron might not come back before the end of the season. But LeBron might not play until the playoffs. Or the whole stories of AD not playing back-to-backs. I feel like it's that shitstorm that we get as Lakers coming at us as soon as everything's like working out.
Can you pull up the 10 games because there's only 10 games left in the Lakers schedule.
Yeah.
So pull up those next games. So the next game they play is tomorrow, I think. Yeah. They play tomorrow.
Suns.
No, they
Lakers.
play Wednesday against the Suns. That's gonna be a tough game. Suns been struggling though.
Yeah.
They've been struggling. I think literally. Look, those games, that Thunder...
Because it's two hard games. Suns and Thunder.
Thunder, Bulls, Timberwolves, those are all must-wins. They need to win.
Yeah, they need to win. I want to say easy. They need to win Bulls, Timberwolves, Rockets.
Yeah. Honestly, like, out of the next 10, they have to go at least 7-3. They have to. They have to, bro. I think that's...
Look, they could go... Look, let's go down there. The Suns, Lakers, I could take the Lakers. Thunder, Lakers.
I could take the Lakers too.
I don't know. That's look. That's
but
a little.
It's in LA, so it's at home.
And the Thunder. Shy loves playing in LA. Shy loves to show up on the Lakers.
Bulls.
I'll take the Lakers. Bulls, Lakers. I'll take the Lakers. Lakers, Timberwolves. I'll take the Lakers. Rockets, Lakers. I'll take the Lakers as redemption.
Damn.
Lakers, Jazz. I'll take the Lakers. Lakers, Clippers is a tough one.
Dude, they're all winnable games.
They're winnable. They're winnable. They can go 10-0.
I think 7-3 is realistic and what we should expect. 7-3, because I think I'm gonna tell you that Bulls away is gonna be tough. But at Bulls, at Jazz, and versus the Clippers, those are games that I could see them losing.
Okay,
like for sure. So it's like 7.
So not at home against the Suns and the Jazz at the last couple games.
Yeah, I mean, I could see them losing a lot of them, honestly, if they don't really if they don't really come with it.
Speaking facts,
straight up, I'm not really too confident. I think it's like really just like what the Lakers season's all about, inconsistency, right? So it's like I'm not too confident. Like they should go 10-0. They can go 10-0. I highly fucking doubt they will because the team just doesn't have that killer instinct like AR-15, bro.
My God,
because that motherfucker showed up last night because he knew it was a must-win game.
He had to win it.
And we're talking about Austin motherfucking Reeves, bro.
NBA, I don't know if you saw, but the NBA YouTube channel put out
like a 1 hour highlight.
An hour highlight
of
Austin Reeves. Damn. You have that much footage just to put an hour video of a guy's the GOAT.
Hillbilly Kobe, bro.
No, he's great. I love we talked about this last week or the week before. I love that the Lakers, Jesse and Jamie Buss,
undrafted,
finding guys, undrafted, but finding guys to bring on, you know what I mean, and be part of this team and scout and buy into the culture. These dudes that don't look like what you would want to get out of college basketball that we're watching right now in the NCAA tournament. They didn't go after Jalen Suggs at the year. You didn't go after all those guys. They went after Austin Reeves, undrafted. And look at the kind of player he is now.
No, Lakers have a good track record with their late round picks, undrafted guys. AR-15, Austin Reeves is another one of those guys.
Chip on his shoulder.
He had his carear high last night, 35 points, and he went to the line 18 times.
Yeah,
he went to the line 18 times. After the game, they asked him what have you done to improve that drawing your fouls, because that's a skill, right? Yep. Like he going to the line 18 times, it's not an accident. So he's like,
you found a way to get in there.
That he studied fucking James Harden and Trae Young because he's like, they know how to pull the fouls. Yeah. And this is the thing, they know, it's cliche, right? Anytime you get the white guy who can ball, it's cliche, but it's fucking true with Austin Reeves. He's a fucking gym rat. And he watches a lot of film, bro. Yep. All the Lakers, James Worthy was talking about it. Robert Ory was talking about it. You can tell
he's bought in. This guy does not give a fuck about anything else but buying into this system.
And LeBron James and Anthony Davis love him. They asked Anthony Davis what he thought. He's like, he's like, I knew Austin Reeves was going to be a good player because he always asked questions. He was always trying to improve his game. He's been working with Phil Handy, improving his handles,
bro.
Best
thing ever.
It's like he watches a lot of film. He's basically just concerned with basketball, bro.
Yeah.
Kobe
would have loved this guy.
Kobe would have loved Austin Reeves. Bro.
Hell yeah.
Austin Reeves is Kobe's
type of guy.
100%.
Sure. The guy that wants to be better, learn more.
Only concerned about ball.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's the type of guy the Lakers need. A guy who's hungry, chip on his shoulder every game. He's not going to take a night off.
I could feel I could see the Lakers making the playoffs. We see the 7-3. But is it conditioned on if LeBron comes back?
If they make the playoffs?
Yeah.
I think they could do it even without him.
They could go 7-3 without LeBron.
I think it's doable. The teams are beatable.
With AD playing as so bad as he is at the line.
AD's been playing bad the last like 5 games. If we're being
That's
real.
what I'm saying.
You know what I mean? And he's one of the main reasons why
they've lost
a few of these games. Like that Dallas game, he didn't play too good. But you know, we're gonna need D'Lo to step it up. He's been struggling the last couple games. Right. We're gonna need Austin Reeves to keep it up.
We need Malik Beasley to do those highs and threes again.
We need Vando to fucking just play that lockdown defense. And hopefully LeBron can play 3 games at the end.
That'd be
maybe
beautiful.
to close out the season
but get a little chemistry with the guys on the court.
I think they could get to the playoffs even without LeBron James. But they're gonna, if they want to win a series in the playoffs, or if they're in the play-in and they want to win that game.
No, LeBron James has to be there.
LeBron James has
for sure.
He has to fucking.
LeBron James has to be there. I don't see the Lakers going that far in the playoffs if they don't have LeBron James.
Yeah, man.
And I hope and I'm praying every day to the basketball gods that LeBron James is groin or foot or whatever he hurt.
It's supposed to be plantar fasciitis. So
gets better, gets out there,
getting that hyperbaric time chamber, bro.
That guy just goes into, what was that chamber that Goku would go in?
The hyperbolic time chamber?
Hyperbolic, time capsule. Just put him in there.
Exactly.
Just put him in there.
Put him in there, bro.
Little shout out right there.
Fucking Master Roshi's house, bro.
We want you back, LeBron. Anyways, guys, this has been a fun one. It's been a great one. As always, if you guys want to come on the podcast, if you guys have ideas, if you guys have questions, if you guys have comments, shout out to Breezy Baby for not knowing what the fuck you're saying on our comments about Obama.
Obama.
Or like or swag era. You know what I mean? Like
Obama.
But if you want to comment, let us know what you guys want us to talk about. Again, I'm still asking for somebody out there that wants to do a golf podcast with me. Shoot your boy a DM. It's your boy Sam Torres.
It's your boy Jeff the Banger. Shout out to Jesus. Shout out to Jason. Shout out to Matt. We out here. Peace.
Woo!